Welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, in today for the weekend edition, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's look at today's news on Sunday, April 23rd, 2023. We go to Sudan as fighting continues in and out of Khartoum. Hostilities have now entered their second week, and the sound of gunfire and explosions can still be heard in around Khartoum, the capital of Sudan. A 3-day truce was granted and announced by the Sudanese Armed Forces and the Rapid Support Forces to coincide with Eid al-Fitr, the marking of the end of the Muslim month of Ramadan. The clashes flared up again this morning and reportedly intensified in Khartoum. The official spokesperson for the Sudanese army, General Nabil Abdullah, said that foreign missions will be evacuated in the coming hours. The Middle Eastern country of Jordan has begun implementing a plan to evacuate 300 Jordanian nationals from Sudan under the directive of the King of Jordan. The United States Embassy in Khartoum said that large convoys are leaving Khartoum towards Port Sudan. The embassy is unable to provide assistance, and the evacuation of American nationals from Sudan is not safe at present. The Iraqi Ministry of Foreign Affairs announced a coordination with Arab countries for the safe evacuation of Iraqi nationals in Sudan, who number about 300 people. According to international broadcasts, the Netherlands is preparing with all its might for an evacuation of Dutch citizens, and also the same with Saudi citizens as well. The British Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office has urged British nationals in Sudan to register for their presence to receive updates. Those in Sudan, let us know on what is happening and comment on how Kush News can help exactly with awareness. Let's go to Mali in West Africa. A blast in Mali killed about 10 civilians and 3 soldiers on Saturday. The government says jihadists were put out of action in what they described as a resurgence of terrorist incidents. The attacks began with car bombs near an airport, which killed about 10 people and injured 61 others. A resident said that they had heard noises after Muslim prayers around 5:30 a.m. and at first they thought tragedy had happened at home. Some people thought that a building had collapsed, but came to us for help at the station. We went to the camp and informed the commander. Around 6 a.m., authorities came and extracted the injured and the dead. It was a really hard and horrific scene. Mali has been battling a security crisis caused by separatists fighting in the north since 2012. And since 2020, military leader has turned away Western allies and more towards Russia. Mali's transitional government in 2022 began working with Russia's military, and opponents allege that these are mercenaries from Russia's Wagner group. Those in Mali, let us know on what the scene is and keep us updated so we can keep the rest of you guys updated here at Kush News. Let's go to the Caribbean and specifically Guyana. Guyana and India have signed an agreement on air services. It's now possible for airlines to operate commercial flights between Guyana and India. The agreement was signed by Guyanese Minister of Public Works, Bishop Juan Edgehill, and Indian High Commissioner to Georgetown, K.J. Srivastava. It was witnessed by Guyana's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Hugh Todd, and India's Minister of External Affairs. Guyana's Department of Public Information said that the agreement addresses matters pertaining to grants of rights, designation, and authorization of airlines. Guyana has signed more than 50 air service agreements with other international civil aviation organizations and states. Those in Guyana, let us know on if you guys are excited, as well as if what is to come from this now pipeline that is being created from flight travel. Let's stay in Guyana and end it there. Guyana to build 1,000 homes in a new housing scheme. Guyana Central Housing and Planning Authority announced that it has identified Plantation York as a location where 1,000 homes will be constructed. The CEO of the Guyana Central Housing and Planning Authority, Sherwyn Greaves, announced this weekend that the government has planned to construct the homes, but she also stated that the project was stopped where a significant reserve was found in the area. She's quoted as stating that because you can imagine the benefits that will come to the area, the number of jobs will be created when they start working there. Greaves also stated that the new location, which is next to a highway, spans about 500 acres of land, and they are confident that it will be suitable for a large project. This is a larger location, they stated. The other things that will come with it, creeks are running through it, and so at best we will put some commercial activity where we see it fit. Those in Guyana, let us know your excitement on 1,000 new homes and more job growth. We end today's broadcast of the weekend edition with the African proverb of the day. And it comes to us from Gikuyu. Hello for on our end. And it reads, war is not porridge. Once again, war is not porridge. I could use some Uji right now. Let me know your interpretations of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for this and any other time that we upload an episode. Also, follow us on our Twitter page. That's right, on our Twitter page. That's Kush_News1. That's right, at Kush_News1. Here shortly, in the coming weeks, we want to hold weekly voice talks. I believe that's how it's called. Twitter Spaces. We want to hold weekly Twitter Spaces just to talk about the news that had happened that week. We want to try to run it on the weekend. So let me know on your comments below. Let me know on if that would be something that you guys would like to be into because we want to engage with our audience. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.